have been received. Here's a quick overview of all the articles we have received and the ones outstanding. So as you can see, we have almost all of them. There are only about 4 that 21 we have received actually. So there are only about 4 that are still outstanding, of which a couple are I know almost there. So which is all perfect. For more specifics, the finalist articles are 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, and 19. The ones we really need to get back, we need to get in Article 6. So if anyone that's writing Article 6 equivalency with regulatory frameworks in Ethiopia is in the call, please send it as soon as possible. So same with Article 19, the impact of COVID-19 on distance education and the new potentials of distance education. Article 20, which is my own, which is almost finished. Article 22, article intelligence, qualified competences without comprehension of essence, and Article 23, leadership for collaboration on value creation in commons across the globe. Please send me an email about them, if possible, so we can take it into account. Article 24, I think, is hasn't entirely been approved yet. I will also send you a form, which, wait a minute, which you have to fill in. A couple changes will still happen to the form, but the main elements are there. Can everyone see the form? So this is a form that every article leader needs, every lead author needs to fill in and send to us. We will send it. I will send it tonight. So please write in the article number, the manuscript title, who is the corresponding author, and the date. And then it's important to have all the authors that have contributed to the article, and then there are 4 questions about different elements that some articles still miss. So these elements need to be added, and these are
can I take the new form, because yes. I don't want to confuse people. So if I can share my screen, can I share my screen, Marianne? I can't share.
And now can you share?
Yeah. So I just been reviewing that report form that was prepared by Nisha. So can you see this? The institution section, the author section, then any research assistants that are not listed as authors, but maybe as junior researchers, translators, in whatever way should be recognized. Please list those as well. Ethical clearance section, what was the ethical clearance that you had obtained? The other acknowledgements, such as the editor, for instance, Susan Sellers, and other translators or people who worked on the text proper. Then the support received here should be any financial grants, supports, or resources that have been received. Then you must declare that you don't have any conflict of interests, otherwise we cannot publish it. So it also has to be the case. And then the list of supplementary material for the article and any digital links. So any digital links used for the software, the repositories where you have put your data, any digital material. So also referring to our own OSF and GitHub and VODAN and CEDAR, etc., is useful there. And then the first author needs to sign it, but on behalf of the approval obtained by the other authors. So that is the final process. After that, it can be all sent to data intelligence. So our aim is here to publish before the, definitely before the end of the year. Yeah, Abdullahi.
Okay, Prof, I was just thinking the other two columns about the co-authors.
Right.
Yeah, is it just to state a word approved or not approved, something like that?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that will be sufficient. And we are then assuming by your signature that this approval is real.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know whether there are any other questions, and Misha, I'll hand over back to you.
Yeah, I think everything has been said on my end. The approval is very important. I think you should best also send it back in the PDF format. Then nothing can be changed anymore. Yeah, I think that's the most important. That's all the everything regarding the article, the form. I will send it out tonight. So I still have a fair number of things to do tonight, but I will make sure that this is sent out tonight to all the authors, or the lead authors specifically. So yeah, I'm sure your lead author will contact you regarding this and send it back to me. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Misha, for a lot of excellent work on this special issue for VODAN Africa in data intelligence. You've really done a lot of work. I know you and I had a lot of back and forth emails. So imagine doing that for this volume of articles for the different authors. It's actually a lot of work, and we thank you.
Yeah. One last thing. I just want to emphasize. Thank you very much for your kind words. But I just want to emphasize Articles 6, 18, 20, and 22. Please send them as soon as possible.
Yes, I have taken a screenshot and I'll contact the lead authors on that. Thank you. So we're to go to questions and AOB, but I would like to invite Nambobi if he's still on the call. Nambobi, would you like to speak on the CEDAR deployment in Uganda, and if possible, share your screen too, so that we see how far you have gone. Nambobi?
Okay, yes, Prof. So at the moment, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, at the moment, unfortunately, I can't share my screen. I'm using a mobile device, but maybe next week upon, I will prepare myself for this. But still, we were successful with the local deployment of CEDAR here in Uganda, and I thank VODAN for the new image. At least it had most of the services ready for us, and to see how do we make an image which we can just install into various hospitals or clinics. Then the other thing we are working on is just documentation. I'm going to document the process It's just going to be a step-by-step. I had to upgrade the machine because I tried several protocols, the CPUs I had to use, the RAM, everything I'm documenting. Most probably in a few days it will be ready and I will share it. Thank you, Prof.
Yes, thank you so much, Nambobi, and congratulations to you. Kudos to you and everyone. Rudwan, Olsas, Aliyah, Mariam Uluwale, Kawu, and everybody on the technical team who has made this possible. You have actually drastically reduced the learning curves for the other countries because now we have a more compact image of the installation that we can duplicate. And then you also going to be our touch bearer, providing us with information on what we need, system specifications, the requirements, the size of RAM and everything that will work in Africa. So I really thank you and congratulate you and every one of us for reaching this milestone. We have 1 minute before the close of the meeting. Do we have questions under the AOB? Otherwise, I will just call Professor Van Ryzen to close the meeting before Mariam makes other announcements. Is Prof still on the call? Well, I think
yes, I'm here. I was just wondering whether there was any questions. Yeah, sure. Really so much progress. It's really wonderful and exciting. Under any other business, I would like to mention what I mentioned in passing, which is that there has been an agreement between the VODAN Africa board and the partner organizations on two important things. One is that the project will be evaluated. And this is going to be mostly something that is really important for us because it will allow us a mirror feedback on, you know, what we have achieved and what the meaning of that is. So we're very pleased with that initiative. It came from Cordate and it was embraced by the leadership team. The evaluator has been appointed, and this is Dr. Gert-Jan van Stam. He knows us well. He is regularly here. So we're very happy with that. And then Philips Foundation has offered to assist us with the business case. They take it that the project was supported by a grant from the Dutch Investment Fund, FMO. And so they would like to see in terms of the sustainability of the actual research that we have done, what potential it has for further use and further services. So this has also been started today. That team has been approached, and so that will also be done in the next 1 or 2 months, so that as we are finishing this whole phase, we are also clear where we are going to go next. Of course, you all know that we still are waiting for the outcome of the NIH call that we did over the summer. So yeah, that is all on that. I think we should be very confident. I think it is really fantastic what the teams have achieved in the last weeks. Congratulations to you, Professor Francesca. This is, I mean, to be actually without any delay on such a complicated project is something to be incredibly proud of. And I can see with Umar and Ronald Manhibi and so many people, we're getting great new technical experts further on board on the team. So it's very, very exciting. And Prof. Francesca, really congratulations to you and the team. And this allows us really now to look into the future and where we are heading, because we can be confident. It's good that everybody has worked so hard on the special issue. We have documented this whole first phase. I think I'll be chasing you for the next special issue where we will document the next phase. And maybe one more thing, if I may, Professor Francesca. In the regions where we are working, Ethiopia, Sudan, maybe tomorrow South Sudan, well, in Uganda, Kenya, there is so much concern about the different situations as they are arising. And our colleagues in Ethiopia and Sudan are really asking all of us to pay attention to the importance of an open internet. And I think as VODAN Africa, we know why this is so important. We know why it is important to be connected. We know why it's important to be able to speak together and solve problems. So I think that we prove every week here on these Tuesday meetings what progress that we can make when we are connected. And I would just like to express our solidarity with all of the colleagues in those countries that are now really working hard to keep the internet open. I heard that in Sudan, the court has just decided in a case brought by the consumer organization that the internet has to be reinstated, which is a great victory for everyone who knows the importance of the internet to connect us all. So with that, let me hand over to you, Professor Francesca, and thank everybody for great work. I forgot to mention Obina, who has been updating as we speak with all of this progress, our VODAN site. So go and have a look. It's always nice when Obina has done the next update. Thank you, Francesca. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. We appreciate you for the leadership, and then to thank every member of our community. I mean, it's just like yesterday, we started like this from zero. We had no idea, but here we are today. And just some few weeks back, we were so worried about this deployment, and then just like that, we have it done. So I'm grateful to you, Prof, for your leadership, for your guidance, and also for providing the backbone. Sometimes when we seem stuck, and then we come to you, you always, just like we're talking about the case in Uganda now, it's okay, send me an email, I will set it up. Thank you for giving us access to your contacts. And Beth has been on the call. I want to thank Beth as well. And Eric Flickenship for the technical support and the advice, and for John in absentia and everyone else. I will hand over back to Mariam now to close the meeting as usual. And I hope to see you all next week.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening, and speak to you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye from Nigeria.
Thank
Bye,
you,
and
everyone.
congratulations to the team. Bye.